went from the bonnet, found face down on the floor.
2, 3.
Paediatric trauma
It's a stabbing, code-red.
25 feet from a ladder onto his back.
He's really unwell, and I think anaesthetics need to see him before he goes to theatre.
Daphne? Daphne?
How is everybody then? Chilling?
King's A&E, how can I help?
King's College Hospital, London.
I got stabbed.
I know, it's annoying.
My head.
One of the busiest A&E departments in the world.
I want top to toe, head, chest, abdomen.
A place where love, life, and loss
Don't bloody die. I love you too much for you to die.
unfold every single day. All the patients you're about to see were treated in just one 24-hour period.
A&E is always like a traffic jam. Can we get a trolley?
You've got to realise that there's awful things that can happen to you.
I'm so sorry.
Life is unpredictable, so it's important that your nearest and dearest know that you love them. You have to tell them that you love them.
You must get better and come back to me. I don't want to lose you.
Because there may come a time when you're not around to tell them.
Harry, there was actually a boy called Jesus who was born in Bethlehem.
Yeah, I know.
If people don't believe he's the son of God, he is actually a boy called Jesus. And he was born to a mother called Mary. It was real.
That was all fact.
Yeah, I know it. I know it's real.
And his father was actually called Joseph.
And God.
Yeah,
His stepdad was Joseph.
his stepdad is Joseph.
Mary was a single parent woman, very young age.
Mary was already pregnant when she married Joseph.
Yeah, by the way.
Happens a lot in South London, but not
You guys looking for a patient, or are you? We've got someone who's been stabbed in the flank. We don't have a...
Today, Resus is being run by consultants Firaz and Graham.
Bandaged hand.
If there's just a wound to the hand, he's probably around in minors.
Is he? Right.
What is it? Is he shot to the hand, or is he?
No, he's got a gun in his bandage, apparently.
Cover 40 with a trolley to cubicle 11 in majors, please. 40 with a trolley.
Police believe a man has come into King's with a concealed weapon.
Just like, I'll come with you. Graham?
Yeah?
These chaps are here.
How you doing?
They're concerned that there's a patient with a bandage on his arm.
Okay.
It's a concealed gun.
Okay.
So just thought I'd give you the heads up. I'm going to go with
Okay.
them to minors to have a look to see if there's
Okay.
someone who might meet that description.
Okay, do these guys know?
It's always a concern, I think, if someone's racing around the department with a firearm.
Apparently, they think that there's a guy here who's got a bandage around his arm, but it's not a bandage, it's a gun.
Oh, it's kind of exciting as much as it is scary, hearing that kind of thing.
So
Make sure
we'll go back. This one.
that's not a big scary man, is it? The gun?
No, this is a lady with... I don't really know what I would have done if we sort of came up to... I don't know why we did that. Oh, you know, okay. Oh, hi, you've got a gun in your hand. Nice, thanks. Carry on. What are you doing?
The gun turned out to be a false alarm.
We're going to have a little chat.
All right, yeah, I just wanted to make sure I know I had a gun.
We've had bizarre things here. I remember years ago there was a man who kind of just wandered in off the street with this massive python kind of hanging off him. And there was nothing particularly wrong with this man. He didn't even need to see a doctor. So what he was doing in our department, I don't understand to this day.
I guess that's part of King's. You expect the unexpected.
Hello, Resus, Kings. Firaz, this is Hems.
Hi, it's Firas, one of the ED consultants. Right. No, we'll try and do a straight CT. Cheers. I'll see you in a bit. Cheers, bye.
Make sure you're 4 minutes.
A 58-year-old woman has fallen from her horse while riding in Kent.
I am scared to death of those creatures. I mean, I am freaked out. You know, I'm only 5'4". Some of these beasts are massive. I mean, they are massive. And that is a decent height to fall off going at whatever miles an hour that a horse can run at.
It's just an isolated head, isn't it?
Isolated head injury. They wanted to do straight to CT because the patient's just blown the pupils.
Yes.
Which pupils the blown one?
Okay.
Right.
Fell from a horse, busiest 11, busiest 12, pupils blown.
Hypertonic saline. They've given hypertonic saline.
All right.
We'll get. Can we get some more hypertonic drawn up?
Hilary was cantering when her horse Benji became startled and she fell off, landing on her head. She stopped breathing at the scene and has been put into an induced coma.
Okay, I'm going to start with the handover now because time is of the essence. She's not stable at all. This is Hilary, she was horse riding. The horse was at a canter, legs went from under it, Hilary fell off the horse, landing on her head. She had immediate loss of consciousness and was noted to be having sonorous breathing.
Hi, it's Firas, one of the ED consultants. We've just had a HEMS trauma call arrive to us that we were hoping to do a straight to CT with. It's a 50-year-old lady who fell from a horse and has got an isolated head injury. She was GCS 11 and then dropped her GCS and blew her pupil. A blown pupil is critical. And what that suggests is that there's increased pressure to the brain because of either bleeding or swelling to the brain. And that made it more likely that she sustained a brain injury. And not only a brain injury, but a life-threatening brain injury. It's just a head and a C-spine, please. Golden Jubilee, yeah? Lovely, thank you, cheers. CT ready.
Fantastic.
Can I have a Porter to Resus for a CT transfer, please? Porter to Resus for CT transfer.
Yes, can someone grab the hypertonic saline? All right, let's go.
The more information that you have, the easier it is to manage what's in front of you. And someone who's been brought in from HEMS, from Kent, inherently there's been that delay of, maybe an hour post-injury. If there has been a bleed to the brain and you're an hour down the line, we need to know that as soon as possible, as that can be critical and life-threatening.
You smoke? Give it up. No, seriously, give it up. It won't do you any good. And you'll save £7 on a packet of cigarettes, think about it. When you go dancing.
So we're just bracing, aren't we? Yeah, bracing. Brace.
Mother of four Hilary fell from her horse, landing on her head, and is being kept in an induced coma until neurosurgeons can assess the impact on her brain.
Just watch it that end. Just don't let it pull the tube. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Well, I had known that she had been out riding. At about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I sort of clocked off of work and had quite a few missed calls and text messages saying that Mum had had quite a bad accident.
At that point, we had no idea what kind of accident or how serious, whether she was alive or dead. We had no idea. And so, of course, your sort of heart stops and a little bit of panic sets in. They said, "Get up here."
Hilary works for an international airline and has lived all over the world with her family.
When I first spoke to the hospital and they told me that it was a very critical situation, most of my thoughts went to practical matters. What was going to happen with the cars, where was her horse. It was all very much the actual what needed to happen. And that's how my mom would have thought as well. It's I think how our family is to a degree. We very much think in the more practical terms of things and can get on with the emotions and stuff when you have some time later.
The scan has revealed a white spot inside Hillary's brain.
A white spot on a scan probably would signify an area of bruising or bleeding, what we call contusion to the brain. If there's a big enough bleed, there's big enough swelling around there, you're going to increase the pressure in the brain, and with increased pressure, the only place for the brain to go is down the way. And there is a hole at the bottom of the skull, and the brainstem can be pushed down and actually get squashed. And if that gets squashed, then you're not going to be able to breathe properly, your heart's not going to work, and you end up having a cardiorespiratory arrest and dying.
Oh my gosh. Oh my.
Musician Kihondo has come into King's with chronic stomach pains.
Oh.
He hasn't had a bowel movement for 10 days.
Oh man. I really need something to take this out, you know. I've never been scared to push toilet out before, my brother. I tried to open my bowels, it stings. I've tried prune juice, laxatives, suppositories. It seems like there's a block there, something, it seems narrow. This morning I tried to push and I put my hand there, it feels like there's like a small golf ball. That's the size of the toilet. And it won't come out, you know?
How long haven't you been?
Since Wednesday, tried again on Friday, couldn't. Friday, Saturday, again, tried Saturday night, couldn't. Sunday, and then today. So it just don't want to come out. And I'm a person that push, you know, I push, and I said, no, I don't want to rip down there again, because there was already a rip last week Sunday, and that's the pain I'm feeling. But inside, now is the inside pain now, which is like a pain, you know, and I don't know what to do.
Okay.
Even something, you know, what I actually need is something that's gonna, even if it's to be put inside me to grind it, so it can actually literally comes out as porridge or something, because I can't push it out, boss, I'll tell you the truth, I can't push it out.
8-year-old Harry is also suffering from stomach cramps.
Is he passing poo every day?
No.
No, not
He
every
had
day,
a
but
poo
yes,
last
last
night.
night he had poo. So, was your poo hard yesterday, Harry?
It's a little bit slobbery.
But was it like
Yesterday,
diarrhea?
how it was?
It was a little bit gooey and a little bit dry.
It was dry.
Kihondo now needs a rectal examination to discover the cause of his discomfort.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna have to feel inside.
Okay.
See what it feels like.
Oh my gosh.
Just turn over the other side.
Okay.
Face the wall. Tuck your knees up. Put your knees up into your chest.
Oh my goodness. But just treat me like a brother, you know, please. Yeah, man, serious. Oh, be gentle, my brother. Oh. 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 Ah. Oh, doctor. Ah, there. Pain. Oh. You can't go anymore, please. Oh. Oh. Ah! Ah! Ah, Baba!
Ooh, 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 ooh. It hurts.
Oh, okay. If you give it out of 10, how much?
That would not, I'll give a 2.
And do you know, like, anything like can increase the pain for him? Like, if he eats something?
The thing is that he's full of poo inside. I think he is, like, chronically constipated.
It's been 34 minutes since horse rider Hillary arrived in A&E. A scan has revealed a life-threatening bleed to her brain. She will now be assessed by the neurological team.
Hello, Sister A&E. Can I help you? What relation are you? You're her son.
My mom was one of the biggest role models for me because she was so strong as a person. One of my relatives said to me, "Oh, she probably won't be riding again." I laughed. There's no way she wouldn't ride again.
You can talk to her about anything, and she has very good ideas or opinions, and I think that's given us a really good sort of stable upbringing.
We're very, very worried about her head, and literally she was with us for a few minutes. We got her straight to have a CT scan because she might need to have an operation.
When I was growing up, my mom was the central point of my life because my dad lived in a different country altogether, and my mom and I were, I wouldn't say very close. I wasn't like the little boy of the family, but I always had my mom as the person I wanted to come see when things went wrong. She'd always look out for me and put me on the right track again.
There's a trauma in there. Yeah, there was a woman who fell off a horse. Isolated head injury. Yeah, GCS 11 then dropped to 5, blown pupil.
Hello.
Hi, sister.
How are you?
Kihondo is being given an enema to help soften his stools.
It will soften the poop. Are you eating? Are you drinking well? Are you eating well?
Trust me, I'm drinking a lot of fluid.
Because you are very young. You shouldn't. This is an elderly problem.
Oh no, it's.
Maybe you don't drink. Maybe you don't eat well.
I've not been eating well for the last few weeks.
You don't eat.
I haven't eaten well for the last.
Okay, look at me. Look at me. Let me take the glasses. I want your face.
Yes, sister.
When you eat, you need to be eating like fruits
Fiber.
and fibers. So what the fiber does is it mixes up with the soft one, so enable it to push that.
Oh. She's a bit gentle because the doctor just tried the finger there and it was so painful. Be gentle, please.
Yes, all right. Be as gentle as a dove.
Very uncomfortable. Getting very uncomfortable. It's too long.
Too long.
I can't even lean forward, you know. That's a bad thing. I can't go like this. Can't go forward.
That much pain.
Stomach just gets in the way. Oh, I can't sit back anymore. Can't sit back. My bottom's hurting. Bottom's hurting.
Just try and rest back. Try and rest back.
Hillary is being checked for any other injuries.
If someone falls off a horse, you are going to worry that, well, okay, they've got a head injury. You automatically worry they could have an injury to their spine anywhere. Have they got weakness to their legs? Have they lost sensation? Are they paralyzed?
All right, log rolling to the patient's left on roll. Ready, steady, roll. Okay.
Yeah, airways, fluids. One day have a look through some.
All we knew was that she had had a head injury and that she was unconscious, and the idea that she, you know, wouldn't survive potentially.
We have always had her there, and we've always been able to fall back on my mom in whatever happened in our lives. And to not have that would just leave quite a big hole in my life.
On roll, rolling back to the bed. Ready, steady, roll.
My brother and I had briefly spoken about it, and we said the biggest thing is she will not want to be in a vegetative state, so we will sign a DNR, like a do not resuscitate. None of us in our family would want to live in that state, being trapped like that.
I don't know if I want to get a dolphin tattooed on me. I don't know if I'm going to get a dolphin, but I'm thinking about angel wings. I do love angel wings because I recently read a book, just finished reading it actually, about angels and stuff and spirits actually come into people, and you actually, little do we all know, we all actually have guardian angels. God knows what's going to happen. He gives you a path. It's whether you follow it.
When I first saw my mom, when we entered the hospital, I really thought, because of the way the doctors talked to us, that was it. We were there to say goodbye to her. And she really didn't seem there. I don't know if you know what I mean. You talk to somebody or see somebody, you can see they're sleeping, you still sense or feel that they're there, and she wasn't. I never really thought about my mom passing. I never thought I had to take a long time to get around the idea that she might be dying. I've had my share of losses in my life, but your mom's different.
There's no hard or fast rule. You've just got to take each patient as it comes and do everything that you can for them. If you just let whoever's covering say that the plan is to repeat the CT in the morning and get the neurosurgeons to review the CT, you sometimes have to wait until they've woken up to determine exactly what the neurological deficit is.
You okay? Happy?
Hilary has to be kept unconscious until the doctors know the full extent of her injuries. She's being taken to a specialist neurological unit where she'll receive intensive care and doctors will slowly wake her up.
Look out for danger. That's what I'm saying. And just know that if a dog saves your life, if a dog saves your life, that's due to an angel. That's due to an angel. Basically, we're all here for a purpose, even animals.
Iselin has come into A&E with her best friend, Tony. She's worried about an unusually large swelling in her stomach.
Iselin, can you just pull your top up so I can have a feel? Do you live on your own?
With my kids.
Your kids. How old are your kids?
23, 21, 15 and 13.
Handful.
And cooks all her own food.
That is pretty amazing.
An amazing cook. An amazing
Really?
cook. Yeah, she really is. She does lovely food. Lasagna. She does a brilliant lasagna.
Sharp scratch.
Mutton and rice. Yeah, fried chicken as well with the gravy. And I can still taste it now, just speaking about it. Really is a good cook. She so is a good cook. It feels just a little pain for a little while.
There, that's better.
Truly scrumptious. You say, ow.
You're right there?
You are brave, love. You are brave. Iceland, she just has that way about her that, makes you want to hug and squeeze and be around her. And I've just got this protective way about her because she's so giving. I've been known to chase one or two man-friend away from her front door because as a man, men and take liberties and And I'm just protective over her that way because they just look like rogues or something like that. And she's just too nice a person.
Okay, so that's all done. I'll see you shortly.
Thank you.
Fourteen-year-old Chloe has just had an X-ray. She came into King's after hurting her neck in a fight after school.
It smells like sick. Mascara.
Yep, everywhere. Yeah, horrible stuff.
She's here with her mum, little sister and friend Bella.
When I was in the ambulance, you know how hard it was to take the clips out of my hair? Where did they put them?
In my pocket.
Thank God for that. It's going to make them drive back here and give them to me.
I think my favourite makeup's mascara. I love mascara. Everyone used to say I look like a Barbie doll. I get my nails done every holiday. I always get colourful designs and bright colours. With school uniform, I think that's the only thing that doesn't match my nails, but everything else does.
Oh my God, I still can't itch my head. I'm getting pissed off. Sorry, I'm getting annoyed.
My favourite shop's Primark. I love Primark. Every time I go shopping, I have to go Primark. It's annoying that there's no Primark in Brixton. They got a TK Maxx, they could just change that into a Primark.
Okay, I just want to have another feel of your neck, all right? Okay. Just hold on. Okay, just tell me if you've got pains now here.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mhm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah? Here as well?
Being a mum to a teenager is harder than people let you know. Because you don't want your little girl to grow up.
When am I allowed to go home? Not yet.
Not yet?
Oh, it's so uncomfortable like this.
Sometimes she kind of latches on to the wrong sort of people. It makes you want to pull your hair out sometimes. Because you can see it. You know, you've been there, done that, bought the T-shirt.
I want to eat. I want McDonald's.
I'm not going McDonald's.
So one is a lady who had 2 falls today, but there's no fractures on that I can see, but I'm still waiting for the formal report.
Okay. Has she got lots of bruising?
Yeah.
You hope? Bloody hell. Okay. People have completely the wrong idea about what we do. They think it is all action hero stuff and racing around and shouting out stat a whole bunch and, screaming out for ECGs and life and death and decisions made in a split second, and mostly it's not like that. People come in with common things. The challenge after that is making sure that those 1%ers don't slip under your guard, because things often look like they're going to be run-of-the-mill, and just occasionally they won't be. So that's the challenge. There's no chance you could be pregnant.
No.
No. Okay. All right. You give me a smile every time I ask.
No, so I see my monthlies.
Okay. So you're still having bleeds, huh? Yeah. Have you had a pregnancy test at any stage? No. Okay. All right. We'll do that tonight. We'll just make absolutely sure. But you're 47, are you? No, I didn't think you looked 47, but that's what I thought. 42. Okay. All right. You don't look 47. Don't get me wrong. It's those patients that are, not declaring themselves one way or another. They're the really difficult ones. And they're the ones you sweat over, I think.
A pregnancy test has ruled this out as the cause of Isolin's swelling.
So just a hand on your heart there. Have you noticed any change in your breasts?
Yeah.
In what way?
It's gone hardened.
Have they?
Yeah.
Okay. So in both breasts, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have they enlarged at all?
No.
It is detective work sometimes. I think it's about going back to basics and not cutting corners. So I think the moment you kind of think you know it all and you've got a handle on everything is the moment you're going to trip up. Okay. I don't think it's fat, to be honest. We'll get to the bottom of things. All right, no worries. Do you mind? I'll just pull this up and have a little look. So it's not tender anywhere, is it?
No.
Okay. Yeah. So, you don't have liver disease to your knowledge, have you? You ever injected drugs or anything like that? No. Me and Hanya, we were getting our heads together because this swelling in your tummy, I mean, you know,
Scary.
well, it looks like it's fluid in the tummy. Okay.
Fluid?
Yeah. Fluid in the abdomen there, and you can get fluid in the abdomen for a variety of reasons. Yeah. But we're at the very beginning of working out exactly what's causing this.
Oh no, I'm scared.
Don't get scared tonight. I mean, we've got some work to do to get to the bottom of things. We'll just work through these one by one as best we possibly can. All right.
You got them baffled. You've got them baffled. You have, though. You got them baffled. You got me baffled. And you thought you was the only one that was baffled. I'm so intrigued. I just want to know what the bloody, if it's liquid or what. I want to know which one is it, you know, liquid or what.
Have you found anything else that...
No, but I think you're right. It's definitely fluid. I mean, an isolated kind of like massive effusion like that, you just think could it be a variant in origin? Yeah, but it's a bit concerning, isn't it?
Yeah,
Anyway. Yeah, cool. No worries. You know, if she's got ascites, distension of her belly, it can be a problem with the liver. It can be all sorts of things, but cancer is one of those real possibilities. So, and that was quite high up on the list, I have to say. One of those things that needed ruling out in a hurry, or ruling in, as the case may be.
Hi Connor, we're in hospital at the moment, yeah?
Yes, I know.
I'll explain what happened in school tomorrow, innit? Because the boy thought it was me, he ran up and dragged my hair and dragged my neck back, my neck went crack, and then he kicked me in the middle of my back. That went crack, and then obviously he threw me in the road, and then as I stood up, yeah, he went to punch me in my face.
Chloe is awaiting the results of an X-ray to discover whether she's done any long-term damage to her neck.
Chloe's 14 now, so she has to sort of learn right from wrong, and she has made some mistakes in the past as far as friends go. I think the hardest thing about being a mum is kind of letting go at certain times. You want to be there, you want to protect them all the time, and obviously as they get older you can't. You know, when you've got a little one and you're playing with them at the park, you can watch them and you can be there, give them a kiss when they've hurt themselves. But obviously when they're older and things happen to them, all you can do is be there. You've basically, as a mum, just got to pick up the pieces.
My relationship with my mum, I don't know, it's changed over the years. Like when I was in primary school, like we was like so close. And then I hit secondary school, and I think we grew apart slightly because I was wanting to spend more time with my friends.
Mum, you know if you can parents' evening tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah? I don't want you to come.
Sometimes I like to wind her up, but other times I don't because she'll wind me up back, but it will be sort of 10 times worse that she winds me up.
I feel like getting up and walking out.
Chloe, so do I, and leaving your room and come back tomorrow morning.
Oh, cheers. I'm talking about me.
You can go to sleep.
Yeah, but I can't eat food.
Nor can I at the moment.
I'll just ignore her for like a few minutes, and then afterwards we'll be all friendly and like all of that.
So I got my English exams. For writing, I got a 6C.
For reading, I got a 6C. For speaking and listening, I got a 5A. Overall, I got a 6C.
Is that good, that?
Yeah.
What was your target?
I don't know. I think it's a 6C or 5A. Or 6B. Don't know. Why is she taking a picture of you?
All she got is the orange bit. She didn't get a picture of you.
So you're getting on with your mum and that?
Yeah.
That's good. Sister?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really good. Been going to church?
When I can.
When you can. First time I've actually questioned, did I not see it late, you know, because 3 months, it was just a lump, a bulge. It just got larger and larger. It looked like she was beyond 9 months. This is like twins.
I always hold things back, you know, very quiet, and I keep it to myself, and I just make it just escalate, and I don't do anything about it. It's like, it's a good friend like Tony who turns up and saying, oh, something's wrong, you know, you should go and get it checked out.
You want to get Mr. Right in your life. That's what you need, Mr. Right to come into your life.
I don't have a brother. I have sisters, but he reminds me of a brother. That, you know, I can rely on and talk to him about anything. You know, I've got a problem. He's always there to solve it, or, you know, we go out places and he cares about us and he cares about the kids. He's a perfect friend. You could never ask for a better friend as that.
You're being bloody brave, Ice. You really are.
Iselin is being given an ultrasound to confirm fluid as the cause of her swollen stomach.
Bit cold and wet, sorry. It's all that black is fluid.
Is that a bad thing?
Well, there's fluid in there. It's just confirming what we thought. So now we have to get to the bottom of why there's fluid in there, because it's not normal, okay? But yeah, so we've got a little bit of work to do to kind of get to the bottom of things. Tomorrow, what I'll do is I'll get on the phone and have a bit of a chat around with a couple of consultant colleagues. We just want to make sure that we get you onto the right specialty ASAP.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And we'll advise you. All right?
Okay.
It's really hard to send someone home and trying to tell them, listen, you know, you don't need to be in hospital tonight, and I promise we'll have things sorted and you'll get to see the right people, but then not be able to give her the exact reason that she needs to come back. And, you know, there's a fine line. You know, you don't want to put the fear of God into people and spell out that this might be, you know, a really nasty diagnosis. Just an idea about my kidney is that's obviously the liver. My own mother had breast cancer, and I think she had a lump in her breast for weeks and weeks and weeks before she actually pursued an opinion, and I think she knew what it was. And she's a busy lady, and she was so busy caring for other people, and she was always putting other people before herself, and I think this was just the ultimate example of that. We'll get you into a specialty service before too long, okay? Be really quick, I think you'll find. All right? Take care, hey? All right, we'll be on the phone tomorrow.
Thanks ever so much.
No worries, Tony. It's a pleasure. See you later, mate. She had an operation and had a mastectomy, but she wasn't interested in chemotherapy and radiotherapy, and she was a GP, so she thought about other ways of treating it. She thought about psychological and spiritual ways around her illness, and yeah, so the outcome wasn't good, but who knows, it might not have been that much better with chemo and radiotherapy.
All right, George, come here.
I know.
Oh, I'm tired. I'm bored.
Your sister especially. No.
Oh.
Should we do something on Mummy's telephone?
Over the years, I've sort of realised that I need my mum as well as my friends. So I think my relationship's gone from being really close to not so close to sort of like in the middle.
Look at the back wall. All right. That looks good. Can you sit up? How about the pain in the back?
Yeah, it's got better.
It's better?
Yeah.
Chloe's X-ray results reveal there's been no damage to her neck or spine. She's been given painkillers and is being sent home.
Let's put your coat on. You have to sort of guide them and allow them to have their independence, but at the same time, when something's wrong, they always come running back to Mum. It's hard.
Iselin was sent home for the night to rest. The next day, she was referred to specialists at King's, who diagnosed her with cancer.
The doctor said they was somewhat baffled with what it was, but thereafter found out that she had cancer behind this liquid. And then said it was in her breast. And if I'm right, yeah, stomach thereafter.
See me, your blood pressure goes up.
I just wonder why people aim so high sometimes for these wealthy things and fancy cars and more than what they really need in life, you know, yachts and whatnot.
I'm looking at it because you're staying calm.
I've seen people crumble with cancer, you know, and she's just, don't know, she's just got this, I don't know where she's got it from, but she's grabbed hold of this positive side and got it with two hands and running with it, you know.
22, bloody hell. We're being really cool. 19, 18, 17, 16, steady 16.
I felt a bit helpless when they told me I had cancer. But because of the support of my friends and my family, you know, it sort of like it helps me through it.
Go. All right, don't forget your stuff's there, yeah?
Yeah.
Are you all right? Do you want to swing your legs out? You want to swing your legs round?
That way.
All right, I'll go out. I'll hold the curtain, right, love?
Every individual is different, and you know, I do believe in a higher being, and like we're here for a purpose, you know, to be obedient and to care about each other, learn about each other, care about the friends and family.
Do I look okay?
Yeah. 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 We're off.
Okay, darling.
Bye.
Take care.
You feeling any better? Or just worse now? So I ain't getting much sleep tonight either.
The first thing I remember when I woke up in King's College was being aware that I was alive. And obviously, since I woke up, I had made the decision to live. having been given this second chance, all the positive things, all the things that make me happy, I just realized that sometimes you get a bit complacent about those things, and it can all be so easily and unfairly taken away.
Thank you, Iceland.
Thank you.
Iceland to smile in what she's going through. Right now I can't think of anything that's more happier, you know, and it just enriches me to know that, one, there's such goodness out there in a person, you know, and there's hope.